I had a dream about coming to Japan 5 years ago, and this is pretty much what I had imagined.
Change the color of my hair, but I still need you like I always do. Friends just finished college and then moving to the city where I live. So you might have to see me less, but it's nice to have somebody to miss.
I think this is as close to as a dream come true as it gets. Fuyo! Honestly, I can't believe that I get to drive a supercar in Japan. But not just any supercar. It's the supercar, the GTR. I treat my hoes like an option if she talking and get out of pocket.
做人冇事咪好咯，冇事先做到世界冠軍㗎嘛。
我買 GTR 佬，
我買 Benz 俾你啊！
我買 GTR 佬，
加隻撈。
我買 GTR 佬。
但你琴晚爭啲死喎！
如果琴晚我揸 GTR 佬，我使炒？
你揸 GTR 死咗啦！
我要買 GTR 佬。你老味。
I mean, just look at this thing. I've never seen such a more beautiful thing. This is also one of the main reasons why I'm back in Japan. Again, James from NRT Rent a Car gave me a small promotion because he liked the first few videos that we did together, and I'm now his social media manager, specifically for Instagram and YouTube. Boy is getting a promotion for the first time in his life. I need some tissues because I'm about to cry. James bought this car recently for his car rental business and asked if I'm available to come and help him make some cracking content for the car, because moving forward, he wanted this car to be the staple of his car rental business. And honestly, there is no logical reason for me to say no. Specifically, James wanted me to organize and film a mini commercial for 6 of his cars, and I took it maybe a little bit too seriously. Last week was hectic. It was prepping and filming non-stop, staying up late nights to plan for the shoot, and waking up early the next day to go location scouting. I even had to sleep in this car for one night because the next day we had to wake up at 4:30 to go and scout for locations. But mainly because we wanted to do a morning run. The location scouting was secondary. All I can say was it was 1000% worth it. You know what they say, you can sleep in a car, but you cannot race in a house. What's also interesting is the Airbnb that we're staying at right now. I mean, honestly, this place has no reason looking this good. You might be thinking, well, this is just a house, but this, plus the Japanese garden, plus this entire building, and there's another building behind this building, is all the same property. And we're currently living in this one. I don't think I've ever been this committed to any project, because usually I work on my own passion projects, but this time I was invited, given the opportunity to film one of my favorite things at one of my favorite places. Cars and Japan. It hits the nail on my creative head so hard that it made me think, have I really found what I love doing and what I'm passionate about? This is also a question that I've been thinking a lot about recently, because you would hear motivational speakers and creators, they would say, follow your passion and you can do what you love for a living. But is this really good and practical advice? I think I'm the lucky few, and I'm privileged enough to have a stable job whilst being able to pursue what I love doing on the side. But still, there is an underlying love-hate relationship with my passion projects that isn't really talked about. For example, it's not exactly fun to run on 4 hours of sleep every day whenever there's a shoot. It's also not fun to haul around 15 kilos worth of gears on your back. They call me broke back for a reason. But the hate and stressful part drives me out of bed every morning, and the love part gives me a sense of fulfillment and satisfaction that only comes after I put the effort into it. It's not something people outside would see because they only see the result and not the process. But only I know how much effort I really put into it to make a video that's worth it for you guys to watch. At the end of the day, looking at the opportunities that I was given, the videos that I get to make, all the comments on YouTube, and interacting with one of the loveliest communities on the planet, it makes the love part outweighs the hate part by a large margin. I don't know how long YouTube is going to last, but as long as I still have the chance to do so, I will continue to put effort and time into it and make the best videos that I possibly can. I like to keep these 3 principles in mind for those of you who are maybe a little lost or looking for that tiny spark of motivation in your life. Number 1, follow your strengths and focus on doing what you're good at, not necessarily what you love. Number 2, passions can change over time, so don't be confined to only trying and doing one thing forever. Number 3, which I think is the most important one, is if you never try, you won't truly know if you love it or hate it, because oftentimes reality can be disappointing as fuck. I start to feel like that my YouTube is becoming more like a personal journal, documenting different chapters of my life and turning them into beautiful memories to, who knows, maybe my grandchild will watch it one day and be like, oh, here's my grandpa, he's a failure, but he drives a GTR in Japan, so he's still kind of cool. For now, I'm going to stick with what I'm good at, what I love filming, and I couldn't be happier and more grateful for all the opportunities that I was given so far in my life. I'm only 23 and it feels like I've experienced so much. It's absolutely insane. Gotta love life and do what you love every once in a while. Or maybe instead of doing what you love, maybe love what you do every now and then. I'm about to check out from this crazy Airbnb, and as always, looking forward to the next adventure.
Hey, 飲杯，飲牛奶，牛奶好啊，有高鈣，有蛋白質。聽日食嘅咩啊？對眼。
你諗住借車唔使做嘢啊？梗係要做嘢啦，陣間返嚟幫手啊！
係啊。你
Very happy boy right now.